Okay, so I just came across this C compiler called c4wa that compiles a subset of C directly to WebAssembly. Isn't that intriguing?
Right? I mean, the fact that it can produce minimal optimized WebAssembly output without any extra overhead is wild. How does that even work?
Exactly. It creates output that's compatible with any WASM runtime without needing JavaScript. Like, it's just straight up C code converted efficiently into WASM.
And it even outputs a human-readable text format called WAT. That's super handy for understanding the compiled code. I love that.
I know, it's like getting a peek under the hood. This approach makes it so much easier for people learning WebAssembly to see how everything fits together.
What's also interesting is that c4wa isn't trying to be a full C implementation. It's more about practical code that users actually write daily.
Yes, it supports loops, conditionals, and everything we expect from C, but it simplifies the whole process of getting there. No fluff.
Right, and there's no dependency on complex libraries either, which can sometimes overwhelm new coders. It seems perfect for smaller projects.
Exactly. Plus, it utilizes WebAssembly's linear memory model for dynamic memory allocation. Like, that's so efficient.
Totally. That opens up so many possibilities for developers. They can manage memory with minimal overhead. Speaking of overhead, how does c4wa compare to other compilers?
Well, a lot of compilers create bloatware. Like, the output is filled with unnecessary code just to maintain compatibility.
That's a big deal. Developers who care about efficiency would probably favor c4wa over those. It's like breathing fresh air.
Right? And the fact that it also generates reasonably close WAT makes it a middle ground between high-level coding and low-level optimization.
Yes, employing WAT makes it feel less daunting. Anyone who's familiar with WAT can easily tweak the output, which is such a smart move.
Think about it. This is a huge leap for those wanting to break into WebAssembly without getting lost in deep technicalities.
Exactly. Plus, they provide customizable wrappers for running WASM files too, making it super easy to integrate into existing projects.
That's mind-blowing. Just imagine, you write your C code, compile it, and you're instantly ready to run it wherever without hassle.
And you can even run it on different environments, like Node.js or Python. Compatibility is huge in today's ecosystem.
Right. It's all about flexibility, and c4wa delivers it so well. It really makes coding in WebAssembly approachable.
Oh, and the example of checking the Collatz conjecture using c4wa is just brilliant. It perfectly illustrates practical application.
Wait, refresh my memory. How did it look? I remember something about just a few lines of C code.
Exactly. The C code is super concise, just a couple of functions, and the resulting WASM file was only 99 bytes, a real achievement.
That's incredible. It shows how efficient this whole process can be. I mean, isn't that a perfect recipe for optimization?
Definitely. Plus, using preprocessor support means you can still integrate common patterns from C while keeping it lightweight.
That's so smart. And let's talk about how users won't need a fancy setup just to get started with WebAssembly coding.
Yes, just having Java and an external C compiler makes it accessible. It's like everyone can jump in on this.
And there's even backwards compatibility. Developers can use their existing knowledge of C without diving into complex setups.
Exactly. It's a huge confidence booster for new developers. Imagine the projects they could create without that barrier.
Oh, and the fact that c4wa doesn't depend on complex JavaScript integrations, it feels liberating.
It really is. It opens up a new world for creating web applications, especially for computationally intensive tasks.
And using various runtimes like WasmTime or Wasmer makes it even more appealing. Can you imagine multiple languages connecting seamlessly?
That's such a cool prospect. WebAssembly's flexibility really is the future of coding across different platforms.
What I love is how c4wa encourages asking deeper questions about code optimization and structure. Developers are propelled to think critically.
Exactly, and it fosters a community of innovators. With features like dynamic memory allocation, we might even see new paradigms emerge.
Oh, now I'm getting excited about where this could lead. Just think about how this affects how we approach programming challenges.
Absolutely. By lowering barriers to entry, we're likely to see more unique solutions and experimental projects. It could redefine web development.
I can totally see that happening. It's such an empowering tool for all levels of programmers. I can't wait to see its impact.
Same here. I think this could lead to a paradigm shift in how we think about coding in the browser. It's exciting.
So, wrapping this up, c4wa seems like a game changer, especially for those diving into WebAssembly.
Right. It's an exciting time for developers as they prepare to embrace this new landscape. So many possibilities ahead.
For sure. Let's keep an eye on how this evolves. Who knows what amazing projects will come out of it?
Absolutely. I'm thrilled to watch this unfold. The future of web development looks promising.